Dear students, welcome back to my class. Now we are discussing about the next two different types of vector-borne disease caused by Culex and Aedes mosquitoes. What is Culex mosquito, or have you seen this particular mosquito? This is commonly known as common house mosquitoes. And this is the concerned mosquito we are discussing about. This is varying color, typically appearing gray with white, silver, green or iridescent blue scales. It's having a gray or gray with whitish or a silver or a green with just iridescent, means just glimpsing blue scales can be seen on its wings. So this is the identification feature. And two wings, a set of antennae. They are provided with, as usual, dipterans or mosquitoes, provided with the two wings, a set of antennae on the anterior side. Then it is having a slender body and provided with the 3 pairs of legs. What about the size? It is having about 1/4 into 3/8 inches in length. This is very difficult to, this particular mosquito is very difficult to spot as they fly because of their smaller size, and we are not able to allocate this particular mosquito. And due to this fact, they are mostly active at dawn or dusk time. That means at the very evening time we can generally see this particular mosquito. This is very difficult to spot because it is very smaller in size and it is having and it is generally flying at a higher speed. So we cannot spot it, but usually seen at the evening time, at the dawn or dusk time. Then what about the behavior of this mosquito? They typically bite at dusk and after dark. That means at the evening time, mainly at from 6 p.m. onwards, it generally bite on the humans, and by day or by during morning time, they rest in and around the structures and vegetation outside our home. So mainly the feeding, mainly the human blood feeding is generally, or they generally attack humans mainly at the evening time. The rest of the time it will be just wandering, or it will be found around the structures and vegetations. Then Culex, this particular mosquito, lay rafts of eggs. Raft means it generally lay a series of eggs or a mass of eggs on still water. Still water means stagnant water. Stagnant water means the water which is not flowing. Okay, it is still in the stagnant nature, in a variety of natural as well as man-made containers, including tree holes, ditches, sewage, septic system water, catch basins or storm drains, non-chlorinated swimming and wading pools, decorative ponds, bird baths, flower pots, etc. So this is the main inhabitants, or this is the main dwelling place of this particular mosquito. They generally lay this raft of eggs mainly in the stagnant water, that is not in the flowing water. This type of containers, they are generally lay eggs. What about the importance of this particular mosquito? These are the principal vectors that spread the virus, which can cause West Nile fever, St. Louis encephalitis and Japanese encephalitis, as well as the viral diseases of birds as well as horse. So this particular insect is able to spread the virus that generally causing these kinds of diseases. These kinds of diseases are generally caused by this particular virus. So this virus is spreading from one person to another person by means of this particular mosquito. Then apart from that, this mosquito is able to transmit the parasitic disease, lymphatic filariasis, as well as the bacterial disease that is called tularemia. So in addition to this whole diseases, this also spread this parasitic diseases and a bacterial disease. So this is the importance of this Culex mosquito. And I told you that this generally it spread a lot of diseases, and mainly it spread this particular viral disease that is called Japanese encephalitis virus disease. This is commonly known as JEV disease. This virus is this Japanese encephalitis virus generally peaks, or it generally shows at their maximum in between the summer, and it becomes fall in the temperate regions of Asia, and its transmission generally occurs year around, with the majority of the cases which generally occurs during the rainy season. So even though the virus generally peaks at the summer season, the spreading majority of these diseases are generally spreading during the rainy season. And how can we identify this particular disease? The main symptoms of this disease is that fever, headache, and vomiting. So a person is having these three kinds of symptoms. We can say that we can assume that it might be this particular person will be affected by this particular viral disease. Okay, so this is one of the significance or the economic importance of this particular mosquito, that is Culex mosquito. It spread the disease Japanese encephalitis virus. Then how can we control this particular mosquito? It can be controlled both in the larval stage as well as in the adult stage. In any mosquito control, the environmental management is the ideal method for mosquito control. If a disaster highlights pest mosquitoes, long-term environmental management has to be, which means if even though we perform many kinds of environmental management system for controlling this mosquito, these mosquitoes are able to withstand this particular environmental conditions or management conditions. So we need to use another method, that is filing, draining their habitants, stabilization of the water, source reduction should be considered. We need to utilize all these kinds of method for controlling the larvae. Okay, this will generally happen, or we have to employ this particular method whenever the environmental management is not able to cope with the mosquito control. Then how can we control this chemicals? How can we control the adults? Adults can be controlled by means of chemical methods. That is different kinds of chemicals like organophosphorus, carbamates, chlorinated hydrocarbons, petroleum oils, non-petroleum monolayers, synthetic pyrethroids, insect growth regulators are available as larvicide. So in this methods we can control the Culex mosquito. So I hope you understood. If you have any doubt, please do in the comment section. Thank you.